Should we get into tier listing some stuff?
Yeah, let's go tier this.
Let's do it. Let me grab the logo really fast. Boom. This week, we've got logos. Just logos.
Logos.
We could come back to this list later if we want to just randomly
Also, the
tier list
Cavs are going to
teams
beat the Bulls
themselves.
today. Go Cavs.
Yeah, so Cardinals logo. We'll just jump right in. What do you think?
I'm a little darker right now because I'm full screen so I can see things. Let me see if I can adjust my camera so I'm not like dead to the world. Boom, 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 boom. I hope that's better.
That's better to me. I can at least see
There we
your face.
go. That's much better. Okay.
Yeah.
Cardinals.
All right. Cardinals.
It's solid.
A tier, I think. I don't really see too much room for improvement. They probably could do better, but I don't hate it.
I'd probably go B tier. There's nothing that says like, yeah, A or B. I'm cool with that.
I'm cool. All right, we'll do A. Falcons. You know what's funny is that I had a friend who has been into football for quite a little bit, and he had no idea the Falcons logo was an F. It was funny when he first found out. He was like, "Wait, what?"
I do prefer their throwbacks, like the black ones.
I think a lot of people do, but they're
So
modern.
I could go B because I think they have better logos. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm fair with B. What do you think of your Ravens?
I think the Ravens, have a very nice logo. It's one of the better ones. It looks horrendous on Super Bowl rings, but this is like an A tier for me.
Yeah, this has always been solid. I've never really had any issues. Honestly, a lot of these logos I've never really had too many issues with. Like you'll see, the Bills are next. I like that red stripe that they have going for them.
I think it's nice. There's some motion. I like it a lot. I'd go A tier.
Yeah. Panthers.
I think it's a good logo.
Yeah.
A or B.
A. We'll go A. The Da Bears. This is
Da Bears.
This is one of those classic logos that it's like it's plain, but it's like at this point they've used it for so freaking long that like I guess B tier would be fair.
I think B tier is fine. Because I think you always are going to run into issues with like just ones that are the letter, like the Bengals next, Packers, Giants, the Redacteds, Titans.
Yeah.
Nah. I think the Bengals one is cool. I have one. This I think is superior.
I can agree with that. I could go B tier with the Bengals. I've never had too much of an issue with it.
B is in Bungles.
Yeah. The Browns get a D.
Helmets.
They get a D, unfortunately. They have much better alternate logos, but this is just a helmet. I'm not sure where you want to put this, but I'd go D.
I'd go C, probably.
Tough call. It could go anywhere. I think it's D just because though it's like the branding sucks. Like, what do they name it after a coach? But
this is
the Browns, like, it's not great.
Canceled.
And then your logo's just a helmet. So,
yeah. Dallas, I give you 1 star.
It's not a logo; it's a rating.
But
so
it's just timeless. It's A tier.
You think it's A tier? I think it's B tier. But
okay. Yeah, I could go A or B. It's fine.
We'll go A. We'll be nice to the Cowboys, even though they lost. The Denver Broncos.
I think very nice. I do like their throwbacks, but I do like this logo. I think it's like solid. I go A tier.
This goes down. This is like down the vein of like the Nashville Predators for me. Like they use like that throwback logo. I think is a little bit more complex, but then they introduce something that's a lot more simplified, but still has like that motion type thing going for it. So I think A tier is good. The Lions.
It's all right. B or C.
I'll go B.
Like it's a little complex. Like if you're a Lions fan trying to draw that, like
but it's better than what it replaced. I think what it replaced is like not good. It had a lot less details, and it's like
the Barry Sanders era.
Yeah, and like the black that it had was a little bit strange, but
I think Packers has to be S tier.
Packers has to be S tier. I mean, we just gave the same crap to like Dallas, but like something about Green Bay, just the nostalgia factor of it, it's like really, really, really good. Texans, what do you think?
I think it's good. It's all right. It's like if you think like an average NFL logo, I think you're gonna get that one. So I'd say B tier.
We'll go B tier. The Clots.
The Clots. It's very simple.
Yeah.
It is the same one that I have on my wall. Actually, most of them are. I mean, other than the redacteds, the Rams and Raiders are helmets, not their normal logo. Same with the Giants and Eagles.
And the Jets, I think, too.
Yes.
I saw the Jets from your TikTok earlier. Colts gets, I think a B tier is fair for them.
Yeah, Colts are fine.
Nothing terrible about it. Probably could be better. The Jags
I
one is
prefer the
interesting
old
to me.
Jags. I do prefer the old Jags. I would go C tier. C is in Calais Campbell.
Calais Campbell. Kansas City.
Very nice logo.
Clean.
Very polished, very clean. I might even go S tier for the
You
Chiefs.
might go S tier on the Chiefs. Okay. The only thing that irks me about this logo is when like you put it backwards on their helmets and like the KC is facing the other direction. I think that's like the one thing keeping it from an A tier or me from putting it in an S tier, but I think A tier is perfectly fine for the Chiefs.
Okay. Actually, one of these episodes we should do inverted logos.
Oh boy. Just helmet designs in general.
Yeah, it's like facing the other way. Because like some of them, like it's like Packers, you're not going to invert the G, but like Ravens, Cardinals,
Broncos,
Panthers, Lions, Jags, Falcons,
Chargers, even Patriots,
Eagles, Seahawks.
The Eagles use wings on their helmets. I don't think they have their logo.
That's true. Bucks. Can you like? I think you can. Yeah.
Yeah, the
like,
Bucks have an inverted one.
You can like flip it back and forth. Titans, you can do as well.
Yeah.
I think the Chargers have a very spiffy logo.
See, if it doesn't remind me of a broken toenail all the time, I would agree.
Or Dean Spanos' hair.
Dean Spanos. That being said, I kind of like this better than the alternative because apparently there's like a horse logo that they have still. They're using that.
Oh yeah.
That one's been weird to me.
When they were the original Los Angeles Los Angeles Chargers.
The 1960 AFL Chargers. I think
it's solid. It's like B tier.
Yeah. Rams. This logo is
Angelo State.
Yeah. I like it better without gradients. I don't hate the gradients, but I like it better without. But I do respect that they tried something different.
I would go B or C.
I think B is probably where I'm fair putting it. It's definitely not an A tier, but I do like that they tried to stay true to what the fans wanted, which was the horns.
Lame.
Yeah.
But actually, both the Chargers and Rams had awful LA original designs, but that's beside the point. The Raiders, timeless classic.
What was the OG LA Rams design?
There was one that was memed into like lame. Because I know the Chargers had one that was lame, and then there was the Rams had like a original. Oh, what about the ram head? I didn't like the ram head.
No, I don't like the ram head. Too complex.
Yeah, I think that's to me.
The current one's better.
If like an 8-year-old can't draw your logo, I think you have an issue. #Detroit.
Yeah, I could draw the Kings logo, like the crown logo, as like a 6-year-old. So.
Okay, Raiders S. Timeless.
Raiders
classic.
get an S tier. This is timeless.
Raiders.
You know who else gets an S tier? Is the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are S tier worthy only because though.
Yeah, I'd probably go A.
You'd go A.
Yeah.
You know what? Well, I think it'll be A. If it had like the really like the OG aqua blue, then you could go S. But I do like that they darken the orange. That's closer to the throwback colors. But the logo's solid. I have no complaints.
I'm gonna say Vikings are S tier as well.
Yeah, I really like the Vikings.
I think if I remember correctly, it was either a name bracket or a logo bracket, and the Ravens and Vikings were the final two.
There's just something about I did a series like forever ago where I was like fixing a bunch of NFL logos, and I wanted to try to fix this one, but I just can't. Like this one's really good,
Very clean.
very clean. Same with the Patriots, honestly.
Patriots A tier.
A tier. Are we taking them out of the S tier only because of how much we hate them?
Oh, I could. I'm fine with S tier.
No,
I'd immediately jump to A tier, but I think very nice.
this one's timeless, honestly. Although probably a lot of people would put the Pat Patriot logo S tier as well,
3-point
but
stance.
this one's clean.
I like the fleur de lis.
The fleur de lis is not bad. It just screams Quebec to me, but that's because I'm a hockey fan too. But
Yeah.
this is not a bad look. I'm just too used to it. I think B tier.
Yeah, B is fine.
Giants. What are we thinking?
I like the lowercase script.
Mm-hmm.
I usually like the uppercase script, KC, SF, T, Bs. But I do like the lowercase script with the New York. I'd probably go A tier.
Yeah, I think A tier is fine. I can't really. I was thinking about this one earlier. I can't really imagine the Giants with anything else, and I think that it's unique too, like the lowercase
because
script.
they used to spell out Giants, and that was all caps. It's like cool, but I prefer the lowercase NY. Jets. This is a C or a D.
Yeah, it's better. I will say, I think it's better than what they used to have, but it's too simple, and it doesn't. Like if it's called the Jets, like where's the jet? Shouldn't have like a plain imagery.
Yeah, I agree. Or it's the only team that has like a word.
A football. Or like a full, like 3 full on, or the Raiders too, I guess, but like the Jets.
Yeah, the Raiders you can like with or without you recognize as the Raiders.
Yeah,
like you can just recognize it as a skull. But yeah, the Jets. I think it's I kind of use the same rule with flags that if you have to put words on your flag, it's a bad flag. If you have to put words on your logo, it's a bad logo. Like it's one thing to have a letter like the B Bengals, B Ravens, F Falcons, C Bears, NY, KC, SF,
LA.
T, LA, W, XYZ.
We can get. By the way, we can give Washington a pass because again, new logo coming soon.
They're fine. It's better than the Jets. Speaking of better than the Jets, the Eagles, who have never lost to the Jets, S tier logo.
I have always loved how the Eagles are the one team that's facing to the left. You notice all of these logos are all facing to the right, and then the Eagles are like, nope, we're different.
Yep.
So
Steelers A, maybe S.
A.
S or A. You can make the final decision.
I'm gonna go A for the Steelers, but I don't hate it. Seahawks get an S tier for me, honestly, too. I love the Seahawks logo. 49ers.
I would go A. I think it's a classic.
Yeah, I think it's the logos
colors
that are like
work really well together.
Like too old. It's like you can't really imagine them with anything else.
Yeah. I really like the Bucks. I think it's really polished. I think it's like simple but like complex at the same time. So it does kind of break my rule of can a 6-year-old draw it, but I think it's a good break of the rule, unlike the Browns or unlike the Lions.
That's fair.
I'd probably go A tier.
We'll go A tier. Tennessee. I've said before that the Titans should have just the sword as their new logo, considering they went like all in on like the whole like sword stuff for their jerseys, like when they rebranded recently, or not rebranded, but they got redesigned uniforms. Like there was just so much sword imagery on them. I was like, why not just make the sword the logo? But
I think it's an A tier. I think it's a good logo.
Yeah, this isn't. I don't really have too many bad things to say about it. I just think it should be replaced. And then Washington gets a pass. So yeah, we could just slap it in D tier.
No, it's better than the Browns. It's better than it's better than the Jets too. I would put it in B tier.
Fine, B tier will be nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like when they have the Capitals do this, like when they have like the dome of the Capitol building.
Yes, the negative space. That was so good. When teams do stuff inside of negative space, I love
Hartford Whalers, baby.
Actually, their current incarnation, the Hurricanes, did that too with their alternate logo. They have like the shape of the state of North Carolina hidden in there.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, I can show you that later. But there you go.
Absolutely.
That is our tier list for NFL logos.